Welcome to this weekly, this live Forex trading 12th of October 2020. I have a difficult time to talk today apparently. Very welcome. Today we're going to go through entries, targets, stop losses for trades that is basically going to be tomorrow. So today's over already. I guess you already did that. So today we're going to look at how did the week go so far. Well, it's just Monday. This has been banking holiday in America, so it's been slow, but still having some opportunity to have some entries. Okay. So whatever I'm going to say today is only going to for educational purposes. Not really anything else than educational and what you should do in given situations, but it's not investment advice. So that being said, it's also somebody can also claim it to be entertainment. So if you have any positive remarks about pairs you want to mention, things we want to discuss, fundamental analysis, technical analysis, I have my strategy that I want to tell you how I think, but other than that I don't do other strategies because I've found them to be proven not profitable. Which one? Moving averages, breakout, RSI, MACD could potentially be something. But yeah. Hi Javier, nice to have you here today. Cool. So sorry guys for yesterday. I don't know what happened really, but the whole thing just went down. I still have internet. I don't know with YouTube or if it was my computer or whatever, but there shouldn't really be a problem there. So I was really bubbled. Okay, so today I apparently need to boost up my microphone. Cool. Okay, so what is really going on? So when YouTube says warning, your video solution is not optimal. I haven't changed anything. Like, really? Settings. It says 1080 here. Oh, scaled. Output. Well, I don't know. Is it that difficult? Is it that terrible? I can see myself on the phone at least. Anyways, Android, can you keep me posted? Can you have an eye on what Johnson is saying? BJ, whatever that guy is saying. Isn't it lying now or something? Anyways, let's start the day. No pair so far? I have... Is it only 480 on my phone? Like, wasn't it 8:30? It was supposed to be live? Having a... Or is it... Or am I late? Or is it 1 hour ago? About coronavirus case... About coronavirus tasks, things. Anyways, but I just want to know if he's going to go hard on I'm looking it up. So what happened yesterday is we're going back into here. So this is an interesting buy zone. Okay, cool. Nothing to worry about then. Cool. I think this is probably a good area to look for a buy. What do you really want to look for? Maybe go down to 15 minutes and then say if it makes a new higher high here, you're cool. Yeah, okay. So it's only for the north of England that's the strictest. But I guess if you were to really restrict London, that would really see a move in the pound. But we'll look at that very soon. So what kind of entry can we look for? What kind of stop losses can we really look for? 123, 124. But yeah, so really interesting area, and I think this should be the low if it's supposed to go higher. And then target is 126, give or take. The other part of that is this is the buy zone for tomorrow. Can it go lower? Yes, it can, but I don't like that. I wouldn't be appreciative of going down to 124, but I guess it can happen. If price is down here, then it's really just hanging on to this support here. Right now, it's just hanging on to the support. But I think both is legit. Then you just need to look for a reversal on the 15 minutes time frame or whatever, and then going higher. Or tomorrow morning open. All right. Pound. Let's say, yeah, I'm going to make that good. So I actually need to step out, as Andrew says. Yeah, definitely. Well, if you're a seller, well, is that going to intrigue you? Well, if we don't hold this price, I think a sell-off will intrigue you to start selling off. But as long as we're still holding this price, I think this is very crucial though. As long as we're holding price here at 124.5, give or take whatever that price is, we're still going higher. Though this might not be this month, but you might go into November, and whatever happens third might shoot up and then down, but that what did yesterday. Last election, it just went up in a rocket, up to take profit for the month and then down again. Or it can go opposite ways and then up again. So monthly targets is really where you should look for take profits, but I think that will be a very fast market, so you might not be triggered out. But yeah, cool. Yeah, it's still a good buy. Yeah, I want to go to pound. Pound still does its own things. It is still bullish. I'm way more confident in it now because we broke 130. We also broke 128. So really no market reaction as of anything at all to what Johnson said. So cool. That makes me think that status is quo still. Nothing new has come in. This is for the month. And for the month, this was the buy zone. And then kind of could have been a buy. Could have been a buy. And that's how you kind of just go. As long as you still have that flow, you're still cool. So for me, we're all good. We're all good to go. So how does that overlap with the weekly trade plan? Yeah, okay. We might be too fast. Okay. So what is really happening here? If we hit target of 31.50 by tomorrow morning, that might happen. So just have that in mind. If we hit that early. But really, what I would do tomorrow is just go down to daily, find support. This is really support, and then okay, I can take it higher. But the other thing is we haven't reached for the weekly buy zone as of yet. As of this happened last week and then dropped down and then rose again. But I still want price to be down here at 129.70. So if that drops down tomorrow, I will be much more happy about that. Hi, Thomas. But yeah, we're still in line with higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Target for pound could be 136 at the end, but I don't think we'll hit this month. I'm also preparing you guys for the election as of whatever. What do I mean by that statement? After 3rd of November, it is irrelevant. The market can do whatever. As long as you are trading with the conditions that you want, as this is higher high, higher lows, you're still cool. You're still trading as normal. But the moment it changes, either bearish or sideways, you're out. Then you say bye-bye. And then you can then actually also, if you have a bit more cold fish, you can just say, I will wait until 3rd of November. That's actually 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks by now. So can you guys see that? No, you can't see that. So we have 12 now. 19 is 1 week. 26 is 2 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks and 1 day left. So is that 22 days? Give or take. So you can just say, I'm going to take the month off if this turns. But as long as this is turning higher, you're cool. Your dollar, some of the same things is also happening. And I just want to update on the positions of retail traders. They are still shorting Aussie dollar, still shorting euro dollar, still shorting New Zealand dollar. But they seem to have taken profit on pound or be kicked out of pound trades. But still heavily short, heavily bought on USD CAD. So I'm just going to look at that very quickly. But this week as well, it just fell straight off their hands. Yeah, cool. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, I thought it was starting here, but okay. So I'll go back to euro. you also have to make yourself a plan for, let's say, 3rd until 1st of Jan minimally. What are you gonna buy? What are you gonna sell? I hope your guru tells you the same thing, that you should be a plan. You should have trade plans. You should have market conditions. You should have everything written down, because this is definitely the most important thing of 2020. That means I don't want you to be in a trade before the election that can kick you out. But if the market moves so far away that by the time we get to the election, it just pushes you in that direction, cool. But I also want you to know that if you're struggling at the moment, identify that you're struggling at the moment. But also look at the market conditions. Is the market conditions at the moment favorable to your trading style? And also, does it give you optimal entries? If the answer is no, just wait. It will come. Is it better to lose out potentially your whole account, potentially many accounts, potentially whatever the account is, 5%, 10%, 100% of your account now when the market is difficult, struggling, slow? Or would you rather be in a fast market, one directional and clear? Because when the president in the United States is elected and set, or we know who is going to win, it is going to be one directional. After some noise, it is going to be directional for, well, last time it was 5 weeks. So every single day you have the ability to trade in the direction of the move. So, I'm not saying this is going to happen this year, but just have a think. What market conditions, what time do you want to be, would you want to be in the market? So, if you're still liking what you're seeing, cool. As I said yesterday, that was the buy price. So if you are a buyer in EUR USD, you should have an entry here. And then if I also said this one, you might also have an order here, just waiting for price to come. So how do I interpret this kind of a move? I think this is just a relief move and then continue higher. But of course, it can be like, but this is going to fall. Yes, it can. On all those times, it can fall. But what is the technical analysis saying us in this moment? Low, 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 low. Slow, fast, slow, negative. Up, slow, down, fast. Okay. What does that tell us? So if it has been fast, it can then fall before turning higher again. That is at least the past. So this was expected. This can be expected if it's just a wick, but not a close. A close candle down here wouldn't make me very happy. And it can just do that from here. So give or take that you did your job, you should have an order and you should be 21 pips in profit. Boom. Told you yesterday. Cool. I don't have anything else to say. This is not sellable. Not yet. Yeah. No, not sellable. What else pairs do you want me to cover? USD CAD. I want you to do that. Okay, cool. So monthly first. Canadian. That was apparently the sell price, brothers and sisters and ladies. That was apparently the second one, and then it just fell. This was the sell price last week. That was the sell price the week before that. Do you think that is going to happen this week as well? I have my doubts, but you should be ready, at least at 132. I've also seen people saying, since it has fallen so far, so fast, it should go back up. The market doesn't own you anything. Well, I might have said it myself, by the way, but I don't think this is the target. Wouldn't you think this is the target? What was the monthly target? Okay, it was a bit lower. Okay, fail. Isn't that a better trade? Double bottom. 100% retracement. More than just whatever that is. Is it 76? 78, sorry. Because it's past 61, so that's definitely not bullish anymore. Okay? Just have that in mind. So currently it's untouchable on the monthly, weekly, daily. It's sold off the daily. Oh, that's a shocker. But okay, cool. I might want to leave this in one alone. USD Mexican. USD Mexican. So, what do you want to know about USD Mexican, Zola? Still not quite down to the price I wanted on Australian dollar. But hey, just there to just wait for that to happen. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that to you, Andrew. Is that a buy? It's early. But yeah, I guess it's profits. But it's early. Is that a reversal? Not really. You might want to think about it if it comes down here and does it, but like, yeah, it's still just playing off this resistance here. Yeah, taking away my, just playing off this resistance here, playing off this support here. So currently just in a range. Does it break above? I don't know. I want to see it do more, I think. But also have in mind those sell prices. So was that a sell at 77? As I said yesterday. Yeah, I would jump on it. So that might be aggressive sell, but still, it's a sell. It's the first price to sell from. And then this other thing is up here, but I would just do 50% of them anyway, so it doesn't matter. USD Mexican. I don't know how many people does ask for that, but give or take, I think, like depending on your broker, like who kind of broker you have, can give you 100% a year, I think, by some brokers, depending on your broker, by the way, depending on the broker, by holding it, you can get 100%, so this might be expensive. But if you're thinking, oh, I haven't Oh, okay, people. Nobody told me that I don't have my settings correctly to the watermarks. Thomas has sent me an email. I guess you all saw that. Anyways, so what is this? If USD is weakening, this one will weaken. If you don't think this USD weakening, where will the money go? It can also go to Mexico because of dollar doing well, all the Mexican trader, all the Mexican workers sending sending money back to their mamas. Okay, then this should also fall. So Mexican getting stronger, this one should fall. So also you're paid up to 100% per year just by holding it. So every day you are paid something small just to hold it. But I guess it's also expensive trade. But I don't trade it too much. Other than that, what is really going on here? Short opportunity, somewhere in the middle. Why isn't this a short opportunity? I would rather maybe see it come here. Well, this is pure support and resistance. This is support and resistance. And it never came up here. So I guess as long as it's bearish, but this one can apparently just shoot up like a rocket ship, so you really have to have your stop losses. Target back down to 2086. As we are still at it, USD ZAR was not covered yesterday. That's my bad. But here we are. Okay, interesting. I haven't done this. I haven't looked at this for a long time now. So I said that was the buy price. It happened. But didn't go well, so went back down again. Is this bearish trending? Technical analysis tells me something different. So who is really in control here? Let's do the control check. Support, 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 broken support, resist, okay, so we are still bearish. Why are we still bearish? Because we're still below this level here. So that's really acting as resistance. So how does an uptrend looks like? You need a series of higher lows. So if that does this and then confirm it here, then it's bullish. So this was a correct sell price. I don't even like it that way, but I guess that's what it is. I would rather maybe wait for better market conditions. Australian dollar by Q1. Fun, depending on who you are from. Are you German / no, Dutch maybe? So Q. Ivan, where do you think this is going? Do you want to go up? Do you want to go down? Okay, no response. I will move on then. If you're thinking, okay, this is now bullish, you would like for price to come back down to, first of all, 72. Second of all, 72, no, 71.67. The other part of this is, can this be the sell price? It definitely is the sell price. And what happened yesterday, when price tends to, let's see, go fast up and then it opens like this, it comes back up and then goes down. The question is, when it comes down to support again, does it hold? So we haven't done it come down to support yet, but back down to 72, is it holding? That's really the question. So we really don't know, but that is really the plan so far. So as long as this is holding, we're still going higher, technically. And if you are biased fundamentally to the higher side, that is your entry. So you're still waiting, patiently waiting. The other part to this is, what is really the monthly trade plan for this one is. This is the buy. This is the buy zone. I guess this is where, no, the buy zone. Let's do it again. This is the target zone for sellers. And I mentioned this one for you guys as the buy price, either in this level webinar or the YouTube webinar for YouTube members that has paid. And I'm deeply appreciative of everyone who has joined the YouTube membership. I think it is an amazing place to be. And that price that I mentioned it 5 fractions away from the actual price. So I would call this spot on. Okay. Other than that, you're just finding dips. That's all. This is double bottom, higher high, higher low on a high time frame. That's all. So, can this be sellable? Yes and no. Yes, technically, physically you can sell it, but technically you haven't breached, I would say, 72. You haven't breached previous support either. And where is previous support? 71. If price comes back down here, I'm going to be scared as a buyer at crap. What else, people? What else do you want to see today? US oil. I forgot to do US oil. Is this bearish or bullish? That's a question that you have to ask yourself every day. Is it bearish or bullish? Definitely bearish. Or sideways, by the way. Sideways or bearish, depending on how you look at it. Yeah, I would agree with you on that. So how do you trade a sideways market? What's wrong with this price sometimes? Okay. Andrew, did you mention this one on Friday? This was a good sell, and I think it was like there. I said no, not yet. But then later on Friday evening, it was like, yeah, potentially there was a new low. And then yesterday, it just fell, came back up, and basically no pullback. So what's the plan for tomorrow, people? $39.69 down to $38.50. Plan B for this one is actually then finally coming back up to 40.70. Okay. Straightforward, nothing else. USD NOK has not reached its entry price for today, so cool. Always gold. I will do gold. Hi, Amir. Nice to have you here. So, I apparently said 1911 yesterday. Yeah, I didn't sell it. Okay, cool. No worries. Sometimes I'm too conservative, and I really know that, Android. And then later on now just becomes hindsight that you could have, but then if it rose, then I will be like looking an idiot anyways. Yeah. So I think it's okay to not have sold it, but you still have more opportunities. Price is bullish, market is bullish. We're just waiting for price to come back to 911 on gold. And it might be in a drop where it just drops and then it goes up back up again. So I wouldn't have an order there. That's me, but that's not you. So cool. What's the target, mate? I think it's 2000 or 1960 this week and then 2000. But I think we're going to go higher than 2000. I'm just going to show you something. Okay. Is that the election? 9 of November, is that the day? Give or take that day. 2016. 16, brother. Or 4th, okay. Point being, last time it fell because of the risk towards whatever Trump was going to do. And then they figured out, okay, cool, he's a good guy anyways. And by the end of 2018, price has come back up above previous high and erased all losses. It went from 1120 to 3060, whatever that is, and that is give or take to, that's 22 $240 ounces. That's quite something. That's 21%. So whatever is going to happen here, so if we're going to go up, whatever is 20% for the next year. Well, 20%. 20% is 2,300. Okay. Cool. I don't know if it's going to do that. Oops. That first. Come on. That first. But generally speaking, gold is higher. My gold target is higher. Do you know when it changed? 1st of December, 1st of January. Textbook. So even though if you sell up until 1st of January, you switch like a switch. Flip all your positions, take it back up again. Even though if this one falls down to 1st of January, it's a switch. So I have prepared you guys. Please do your research. Please be prepared. Please do what is necessary for you to be in such trades. Censor the content in the messages. Anyways. This is like, what is it like? This is like on TikTok where you're like, it's a trend to send you dirty messages to your loved ones. See their reaction. EG is literally non-directional. I wouldn't even made you trade this one. Whatever. I'm moving on. Pound yen today was interesting. Did it come back down to entry price? Oh no, it didn't. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. That was a miss of... Where is it? Five pips? Wow. Could be worse. Right? Canadian hasn't come down yet either. Australian dollar. Yen has come down to the entry price. Okay. That's interesting too. Yeah. See how that goes. And then Canadian, nope. Pound yen, almost. New Zealand is a bit weaker now, so that must put Euro New Zealand upwards. Okay, cool. What is the move for Euro dollar tomorrow? Is a new high. Pull back, higher high. Anything else you want me to cover, people? GJ, I could do GJ again. Just going down to 1 hour. Night, not you. And just looking. Okay, so what is really happening here? Okay, take that away and stop it. This was support. And apparently I was too low here. You miss some and you take some. The evident next thing to do is to make a higher high. If it's not making a higher high tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to do. But then it will set up potentially for a sell-off. And then you're like, then that can be a bit dangerous because it's like catching a falling knife, so you don't really know where it's going to stop. But I think somewhere in this slope here, it can do that. Adding some weeklies, and boom. Back down in this area where the buy price is and take it up again. So just have that in mind. If then not, then yeah. Okay. I have been speaking for 45 minutes. I hope you have had a good time. I hope you have had some recommendations to what I'm doing right now. I am currently USD seller. I am currently yen seller. That means that I buy Australian dollar, euro dollar, pound yen, no, pound dollar, pound yen as well. But all those pairs I am buying at the moment. And this, I assume this is ending this week. So if we hit target early, I'm going out. Just as a precaution. And I also expect early TP. That is before Wednesday. If that doesn't happen, cool. Then it's even better. What else? I want you guys to have a trade plan. I want you guys to have a proven track record. If you can't prove to me that you are profitable, we have a problem, Houston. If you don't know what you're going to do for the election day and election night, the election month of November, you have a problem, sir. If you don't know what you're going to do between now and November, you have a problem, sir. Because failing to plan is planning to fail. I want you to succeed. Literally, I haven't sold you anything today, but I'm going to give you one offer. I can give an offer of coming to my Discord channel for free. That's all free. And we can hang out and have fun. And we can share stories, you can share trade plans, and I will try to help you out. Cool? Good deal? Good deal. Also, somebody asked for my pivot points. I haven't really explained them as of late. Sorry for that. Can do that another day, maybe tomorrow. Here they are, good for you as well. Somebody asked me in my comment section on my YouTube forum the other day, what do? You go down to the add to favorite scripts, then you go to indicators and you find it, and then you just click on. Oh, too many, no, okay. And that's how you add it to your trading, and then you have to change it. I have done another video the other day, another day of that. It's like Sunday 2 weeks ago now. Go and watch it. Cool? Take care. Have fun. Give this a like if you had fun. If you didn't have fun, sorry for that. I'll try to do better tomorrow. And yeah, boom. Seeing you tomorrow.